Welcome back to Talos Principle 2. I'm dear darling, and why are we here? What truth awaits us? Why don't we answer more of these questions together? Where? I remember we're currently in a puzzle. I don't remember what puzzle, because I've not been thinking about it at all. Oh yes, duality. A very deceptively simple looking puzzle, might I add. Which a lot of these have been. They've seemed so simple, but then I've still not got an answer to how to solve this one. I'm just doing the same thing again. I gotta do something different. I need to do something different. I say, not knowing what that difference could possibly be. That feels evocative of something, but I don't know what. Evocative is not the right word, but it feels like that means something. Yeah, the difficulty we have is the fact that we can only really open this on this side. What happens if I also connect you here? What does that do? How are we going to put any sort of toggle on for you? We need it such that... I don't know. That's what makes it so difficult. I don't know what to do. We can open it from that side. It's genuinely quite difficult. There must be... Like, what do I need conceptually from this? Also, I can't see my OBS microphone level, so I don't know if I'm peaking or not. So sorry, let me just adjust the audio mixer to be a bit bigger. I don't know why it defaults to be so small anyway. Like, I don't need to make the scenes thing so big. All my scenes are very, very small, like a name. I also don't change scenes that often. Sorry, I'm not here to talk about OBS. That's something I need to find out settings-wise. Like, obviously, we have to have a blue laser here to actually get this open. Do you think there's anything like we could stand in front of a laser? Stand in front of a laser how? I don't know. I don't have an answer. How do we stand in front of this laser? Nothing really. How do we stand in front of this laser? I feel like there's potential here over standing in front of this blue laser. Because that turns it to red from blue. But that's weird, because that would be like light priority. Which is not a mechanic we've run into yet. Like, hold on, what is... Oh! That gives no laser. Well, that's interesting, I think. I'm actually not sure if that's interesting. It feels like it should be interesting, right? So we get this open. Okay, wonderful. And we get a red laser out here. Which we don't need, because we could just do this. We could do this to stop the red laser going through, and then you get a blue laser, but then, again, that doesn't do anything. I don't even know what we could do. This is what's got me so stumped. I don't want to move on either, because I'm like, this is such a deviously simple looking level. But it feels like there's only so many things we could do. But yet again, I'm here doing the same thing every time. Okay, what must be true? We must use this window somehow, probably to connect a red laser. So we had to connect a red laser from here. We must use this window somehow, probably to get the red laser out of here. But what could we possibly do? Like, is it possible for us to set up something such that it alternates between blue and red? Like, this is a part which doesn't make sense to me. Why does this? Or how could we make this? Like, we stand in front of this becomes red, sure. Like, because then we could do this. We have blue here, we stand in front of it, and we get red. But we need an inverse of this. We need an inverse of this. We need it such that we're standing in it, and it'll be, like, red, and then we run over here. No, because it's going to switch back immediately. Wait, hold on, am I? Like, we do this, we walk through, and then we stand in front of a laser, and it switches to the other colour. How on earth can we do this? I feel like that would be a mechanic, by the way, which has not been used at all yet in any other levels, so it would be a bit of a surprise if that's the answer. But it's not crazy to expect a level to be like, the solution is blocking off a laser somehow. I just don't know how it would work. Just keeping that open. I wonder if it's just like a pixel perfect thing, where we just put them on the gate like this. There's no way that's right. Oh. I locked myself out. No! Okay, hold on. Restart checkpoint. I locked myself out of a level. Which is very funny. There must be something obvious I'm missing. It's set up like this, so this means at this point it's impossible for us to solve a level, obviously, because we need to go in here to actually get this red laser. I don't think we can open red laser from this side, so it has to be from this side, but to do it we need something on this side. Which only makes sense really to do this, because then we pick it up, we still have a red laser here, so we can open it like this. But how, oh how, do we turn this into something where we can get this gate open? Or, how can we set this up so it works on the other side? Well, hold on. I'm trying to think how this works now. Is it possible that we can feed the blue laser to you like this? Maybe via this. And then, hold on. Oh, I think I'm so dumb. We do this. Right? And then we pick this up. Now it's so easy! It's such an easy solution! How did I not think of that? The entire time I was being like, how do we feed this laser? We want this one to attach to both of them, and then we get to choose which laser we use. Well, how did I not think of getting the laser through here, then back through the window? Oh, hello. What's up, Melville? It was way easier than expected.
I wanted to take a moment to talk to you.
Let's talk.
I know we're all worried about Byron.
Yes.
Especially Al.
Yeah.
And I don't want to minimise what happened. But now that the mayor's here, I'm afraid they're going to take this and turn it into a reason to bury their head in the sand. Yes, Byron was rash. He wanted to find Athena so badly that it made him blind.
But it doesn't mean we should ignore the things we discovered.
He was right. He was completely and utterly right about what this technology could mean to us. I didn't see it at first, but now it couldn't be more clear to me.
Well, honestly, I'm kind of in agreement with
is
you.
The future, and if we reject it, we're condemning ourselves to a slow death.
I don't disagree with you. I do agree that the theory of everything is something which should not be ignored, and we should not stick our heads in the sand regarding it. You're probably right about how my reservations about using it. Is that true? What's like, I agree, but we should still be careful. That's, you're probably right, makes it sound like I'm not sure if I agree with you, but I do agree with you. So I guess now I need to evaluate what's more important to me, saying I agree with you Melville, or saying I have reservations. And I guess what's more important is saying I agree.
I'm glad. You know, I didn't even realise how much I'd limited my own imagination.
It is crazy,
how I
the theory of
talked
everything.
myself into just accepting this incredibly poor future we've been offered. A future where things just keep getting slightly worse every day, and we accept it because...
That's all we've ever known.
Because we're ashamed of ourselves.
Oh, interesting.
Not of something we've done, but just of our existence. Like we're a virus on this planet. Like our humanity is a sin. I'm so tired of it, 1K.
Oh,
I
no,
kept my head down. I focused on fixing things. But that's all I ever did.
But now we can
never
change things,
improved
right?
anything.
Make it better.
I never
Yeah, there you
built
go.
anything new. And when I imagine going on like this for thousands of years, that's a fate worse than death. It really is.
I kind of agree.
We either live and grow and expand boldly and proudly, or
We die with a whimper.
we might as well switch ourselves off.
Well, I do think there's a bit of an in-between there, but we'll find a way,
We better,
nonetheless.
because I don't think I can handle the alternative.
It's more like things have changed because at least in my opinion, things have changed because now we've been given a sort of like new option, something which we didn't even know was an option before. The existence of a theory of everything is a sort of revolutionary thing with how much it can change a world. We just got to make sure it's the right changes. But what are the right changes, you may ask? That's something I don't think we have an answer to. And something I'm sure we're bound to get wrong, but it's not like you can open Pandora's box once, or close Pandora's box once it's open. A Sphinx statue, interesting. Jurassic Justice. From an AMA with Alexandra Drennan. It's impossible not to love any character played by Jeff Goldblum, of course, and Ian Malcolm gets some of the best lines. So the main reason he became an in-joke at Ian is that he's just memorable and funny. If he wants to talk about what he represents on a more serious level, though, then I have to say that I personally think he's wrong. This neurotic fear that things will always go wrong, that we can never really have control over what we do, is misplaced. There's a legitimate critique of how the park operates, of science being subjected to the pursuit of profit, but doesn't mean it can't be done differently. And if you excuse me for going full nerd here for a moment, why treat bringing back the non-avian dinosaurs as some sort of kind of transgression? The extinction of these magnificent creatures wasn't some sort of intentional step forward, it was just a random catastrophe. If we can strike a blow of the obvious, oblivious cruelty of the universe, that's an act of human justice. It's no less wrong than bringing back the species we've accidentally driven to extinction. Horrible things happen all the time. Evolution favours survival, not beauty. If we can make a universe more beautiful, if we can add biodiversity and bring back things that were lost, we absolutely should. Heck, maybe one day we terraform a planet and populate it with dinosaurs, but this time we give them an asteroid defense system. Take that, Mother Nature. This is the Alexandra Drennan I love most, dreaming of all the good we humans could do in the world. I try to hang on to that. Alexandra is a fantastic character, whether you agree with her or not. Excerpted from Orthodoxy by G.K. Chesterton, but the expansion of which I speak was much more evil than all this. I've remarked that the materialist, like a madman, is in prison, in the prison of one thought. These people seem to think it singularly inspiring to keep on saying that the prison was very large. The size of a scientific universe gave one no novelty, no relief. The cosmos went on forever, but not in its wildest constellation could there be anything really interesting. Anything, for instance, such as forgiveness or free will. So these expanders of a universe had nothing to show us except more and more infinite corridors of space, lit by ghastly suns and empty of all that is divine. Here, Chesterton's imagination, normally so powerful, fails him utterly. The problem is that he is not interested in the universe, and not only does he fail to see, he fails to even look. He finds what he expected to find. Exactly, and so he misses not only the grandeur of the universe, but the miracle that is magnified by contrast, that forgiveness and free will do exist within people. I'm not even sure if I understand this. I think this has gone over my head. Expansion, the expansion's more evil, miss. Materialist is in prison of one's own thought. Seems saying that prison is very large. Okay. But despite the size of the universe, everything, there's still forgiveness and free will, or anything interesting, quote, quote, whatever that means, I suppose, could exist, no matter how large this... So he's comparing the existence, I suppose, to prison. So by exploring further, these expanders of the universe can't show you anything more, because there is nothing more interesting. Okay, I see what you're saying. I don't agree, but still. From Atlas Variations by Athanasius. When Heracles came upon Atlas, the Titan had grown old and tired. I bore the weight of the celestial spheres for 1 billion years, he said. All the comings and goings of the mortals, the tragedies of chance and pointless wars, have left me weak. Soon I will falter, and the celestial spheres will fall and shatter. You must take my place. But Heracles was hesitant. I am young and strong and virile. I have many women yet to bed and many wondrous feats yet to perform. What a waste it would be to spend my life holding up the world instead. And yet it must be done. So what choice do I have? Saddened by the imminent loss of his heroic life, Heracles went for one last swim in the Ionian Sea. There, on storied Ithaca, the reigning king of Ithaca, he met a clever old man on many devices. The answer you seek, son of Zeus, does not lie within you. Rather it lies in the world around you, and in what you can make of it. And so Heracles used his divine strength to build 2 great pillars of stone, which even today hold up the sky, and Atlas was liberated forever. I see. There's sort of like this burden to bear. Needn't be one at all. Should we be able to find, I suppose, this different solution, which can hold up the sky for all, rather than someone having to sort of bear the sacrifice. Intriguing. There's a question mark over there, but it seems to be after number 5, which has a very interesting sort of like celestial theming to it. Rerouting or rerouting. Okay. We're not getting a lot to work with, because we can't... I was going to say we can't reach that unless we get 2. Right, so this seems to be a hopping back and forth. I think this needs to be here. I don't know if you can see that. So that keeps that open. Oh, that's fine. And then we pick this up. Right. So it's all about preserving this. And then what do we do from here? Oh, we need it over here. Wow. Okay, that's crazy. So we need a way to keep this open. So that will keep that open. No! I messed up by running in front of a laser. Like Icarus, I have flown too close to the sun. Oh man, this it's interesting to have a... Wait. Interesting to have a level which you can actually actively mess up. Why don't... I kind of want to do this, right? That keeps that open. Do not run in front of a laser for too long. So let's do this to keep that open. And then figure out what we're doing from here. Oh, we can't see it from here. Okay. We do that to keep open. So we want this here, essentially. Oh, that's not going to keep it open, is it? It's going to close it. Oh no, okay, it keeps it open. Lasers transmit immediately. Oh, I still put it in the wrong place. Because I don't think it's... No, it can see it, okay. So it can keep that open, wonderful. And And I think we can see that from here. Just about. Oh, okay. I thought there'd be more for a second. I was about to lose my mind. I was like, this level's so difficult. Trying to juggle exact, like, signs of light. What? Oh, lines of sight. There you go. For everything. The theory of everything. I've been around a long time. Oh, it's been 20 minutes. Okay, we should round this episode off here, and we'll read that comment afterwards. So, for now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Talos Principle 2, and I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.